Keep pushing anyway. Hello, everyone. Hope you've been keeping well and that God has been blessing you all abundantly. Now, we're in the month of October, and for me, it's a pretty special month because it's my birthday month. And what I normally do in this month is I sit back and I look back on my journey before, and I kind of look forward as well to what I'm aspiring to do, but mainly I look back at where I've been coming from. Call it the past year, the past couple of years, as far back as even maybe 20 years ago, what have you. And it just really makes me, and I just have a lot of introspect as to how far I've come. Especially this month, I've been thinking so much about just how good and gracious God has been. Yes, challenges come, challenges are there. Hardships come, hardships are there. And that's the one reality that I faced, I think, since last year, that as the older we get, the harder life becomes because we transition from childhood to teenager to young adulthood into the future, God willing, marriage and children. And so much just comes into mind. It just keeps getting harder as you keep building up and as you keep going. Let me tell you this, is to the young people, especially those who are below 27, because I'm currently 27 now. The older we get, the more we're gonna have to brace ourselves for what is to come, because as we transition into adulthood, a lot of things happen. Now we're thinking of career prospects. We're now applying for jobs. Well, if you're still in university, you need to get graduate university, get that degree. We need to get jobs once we graduate. We need to think of where we want to settle. Now, right now, if you're in Zimbabwe, you think about, oh, whether to come back home and work or whether to stay abroad and work. And once you're working, how much money you're gonna be making, etc. If you're in a relationship, aspiring to get married and plan the future, etc. It is all a huge amount. Take time to look where you're going, but also I'd encourage you to take time to see where you've come from. I'm a young man who was not that bright in school. I think I've said this many times before. I went through school, it wasn't too easy for me. I had to go through high school, I had to repeat O level, I had to get through A level, I had to endure so much hardship in university, dealing with grief and the difficulties of university, wondering whether I'm gonna be able to finish. So many things. Each stage has a hardship, each stage has a difficulty, but you just need to keep pushing anyway. Keep pushing, keep striving, keep going. Denzel Washington once said, without commitment, you will never start, and without consistency, you will never finish. So keep striving, keep pushing, keep moving. No matter how much older you keep getting, life will get harder, but God is always going to be greater. God is always going to be better than any hardship you go through. God is always going to be mightier than any force that will stand in your way. Keep pushing anyway. One of my favorite poems, I think my ultimate favorite is Mother Teresa's poem where she said, do it anyway. It's a whole lot. If you've got time, do check that poem out. It goes, just bits of it are, the world is going to look down on you for doing what you do. Keep doing anyway. So much, I'm not remembering it by head right now, but one thing I'll encourage you is check out that poem, but it just keeps encouraging you to keep moving, keep moving. The last line of that poem is, it's not between you, it is between, for in the end, it is between you and God. It's not between you and them anyway. Them, she meant the world. So keep striving, keep pushing, keep moving. Keep pushing, keep moving, keep going anyway. Because at the end of the day, it's between you and God anyway. Just to finish off the video, my favorite verse, one of my favorite verses in the Bible, I now have a lot of favorites, is Joshua 1 verse 9. Be strong and very courageous. Do not be dismayed, do not be afraid, do not be disheartened, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. past 27 years, God has been with me and has been so faithful. My 28th year, God is even going to be there more and be faithful more. God bless you.